Hello there my friends, welcome back to Ever Film Stars. In this video, we are going to check out what happened to the actors from the 35-year-old movie Die Hard. You will see what time has done to the cast of the action film. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let's start. To start, let's check out what happened to Uli, the chocolate bar stealing terrorist employed by Hans Gruber. The character was played by Al Leong, who was 36 years old then. As a stuntman, Leong was being involved with the production of numerous high-voltage action films. Leong has brain cancer in 1993 and suffered a stroke in 2005, but he survived it and is now enjoying 70 years on Earth. Up next is Marco, the Italian terrorist who helped to plant C4 explosives on the roof of the Nakatomi Plaza building. The role was played by Lorenzo Cartalanza, who was 33 years old. Lorenzo is an Italian-born American football goalkeeper who played for the Hollywood Kickers when they won the Western Soccer Alliance Championship. Currently, he is 67 years old. Coming right up is Tony Reski, the first villain to die in the Die Hard series. The character was played by Andreas Wisniewski. Wisniewski is still an actor, even though he has not really been consistent. His last screen appearance was in a 2020 video, Gosh Interviews as himself. Wisniewski is currently a practicing Zen Buddhist at the age of 63. Next is Joseph Takaji, Nakatomi's head executive, who was shot in the head by Hans Gruber for refusing to give the code for one of the world locks. The role was played by James Shigeta, who was 59 years old. The Hawaiian-born actor was later regarded as the biggest East Asian US star the country had known for decades before he passed. Shigeta died in his sleep on 28 July 2014 at age 85. Then we have Harry Ellis, a sleazy businessman working for the Nakatomi Corporation. The role was played by Hart Bochner, who was 32 years old. Time has been kind to Hart Bochner. Let's see, since 1988, he has starred in over 45 movies and TV series. The most current one that he starred in is the 2022 movie 40 Wings. He is now 66 years old. Next up is Theo, one of the terrorists and the sole computer hacker in Hans Gruber's terrorist group. The character was played by Clarence Gilliard, who was 33 years old. Gilliard took a break from acting and became an associate professor in the College of Fine Arts, Department of Theatre at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where he taught stage and screen acting. Sadly, after a long illness, Gilliard died on 28 November 2022 at the age of 66. Next is Thornburg, an arrogant, irresponsible reporter who caused significant trouble for John McClane. Thornburg was played by William Atherton at 41 years old. Atherton has been consistently honored for his work on the stage. He has even created roles on and off Broadway for many of America's leading playwrights. His most recent work is on the Netflix thriller Clinical. He is currently 76 years old. The next character is Argyle, John McClane's limo driver. Argyle was played by Gilberto White, who was 23 years old. White has also recently reprised his role as Argyle from Die Hard in commercial for Advanced Auto Parts Die Hard brand of car batteries. White has also set up his own company in California. He is 57 years old. Next is Dwayne T. Robinson, a stubborn and stern LAPD policeman who is overseeing the Nakatomi Plaza takeover by Hans Gruber. The role was played by Paul Gleason, who was 49 years old at the time. In addition to his acting career, participated in many celebrity golf events each year. He died on 27 May 2006 from pleural mesothelioma, a form of lung cancer connected with asbestos, which he is thought to have contracted from asbestos exposure on building sites while working for his father as a teenager. He was 67 years old. The LAPD cop that helps John McClane with the terrorist takeover of the Nakatomi Plaza is Al Powell. The character was played by Reginald VelJohnson, who was 36 years old. VelJohnson is now a renowned actor, voice actor, writer and comedian worth $5 million. He has never married and has no children. He is 70 years old. Coming right out is Karl Reschke, an East German terrorist thief and Hans Gruber's second in command. Karl was played by Alexander Godunov, who was 39 years old. On 18 May 1995, Gordonov's friends became concerned when he wasn't answering or returning his phone calls. So, a nurse who had not heard from him since 8th May went to his home in West Hollywood, California, where his body was discovered. His death was determined to be due to complications from hepatitis secondary to chronic alcoholism. I guess he died hard. He was just 45 when he passed. Then there was Holly Gennaro, John McClane's ex-wife and a high-ranking Nakatomi executive. Holly was played by Bonnie Bedelia, who was 31 years old. Bedelia has still managed to get a few acting roles even in her 60s and 70s, but she has decided to pursue another artistic passion, painting. She is not planning on opening an exhibition and only paints for herself. She is also writing a memoir for her children. More recent independent movie credit is the 2022 movie The Noel Diary as Ellie. She is 74 years old. The next character is the antagonist of the movie, Hans Gruber. He is a ruthless East German terrorist planning to kill almost 30 hostages. The role was played by Alan Rickman at 42 years old. After Die Hard, Alan Rickman will come to be famous for his role as Severus Snape in the Harry Potter franchise. He was also political until his last days. His last on-screen performance was in the 2015 drama Eye in the Sky. In August 2015, Rickman had a minor stroke which led to the diagnosis of pancreatic cancer. On 14th January 2016, he died in London at the age of 69. Finally, let's check out what happened to John McClane, the protagonist. He is an NYPD detective and the man who died hard, I guess. The role was played by Bruce Willis at age 33. Now, who doesn't know the name Bruce Willis? Films featuring Willis have grossed between $2.64 billion and $3.05 billion at the North American box offices, making him the 8th highest grossing actor in a leading role in 2010. He is a 2-time Emmy Award winner and a Golden Globe Award winner. In the final years of his career, Willis starred in many low-budget independent thrillers and science fiction films. On 30th March 2022, his family announced that he was retiring as he had been diagnosed with aphasia, a disorder typically caused by damage to the area of the brain that controls language expression and comprehension. He is 67 years old. Did you know the scene where McClane falls down a shaft was a mistake by the stuntman, who was supposed to grab the first vent as it originally was planned? He slipped and continued to fall, but the shot was used anyway. It was edited together with one where McClane grabs the next vent down as he falls. Also, director John McTiernan found it necessary to cut away from Hans Gruber's face whenever he fired a gun because of Alan Rickman's uncontrollable habit of flinching from the noise and muzzle flash. If you look at Rickman's face when he shoots Takaji, you can see him wincing. That is it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to smash the like button, share and subscribe. See you in the next one.